Fit for Life here with Karen. Thanks for coming back. All right, today we're going to get stronger, and I'm going to give you a few facts that will tell you how important it is to stay strong as we age. It's crucial to staying independent, which is the name of the show, by the way. It also manages your chronic diseases and illnesses, things that really bug you. It may help. It may help some of them. Always check with your doctor first, right? It prevents falls. As long as those legs are strong and you can balance, you may not have that awful fall that so many people have as we age. And we are really trying to improve that situation. A lot of studies are being done right now. And actually, I'm involved with one of them. But whatever I could do to help, I want to do. Also, staying strong prevents sarcopenia. Do you know what that is? It's age-related muscle strength. And that happens if you don't do strength training or you don't do something that makes you stronger. Those muscles just get smaller and smaller. And also, if you want to feel better doing anything, whatever you do, you'll feel better if you're strong. Even if you're golfing, of course, golfing is good in itself, isn't it? But still, and you can start as early. Actually, this fact I'm going to give you is a little bit depressing. We start losing muscle strength and size at age 30. Not everybody, but around age 30. So I bet you didn't know that. And I don't know if you needed to know that, but if it gets you to exercise, I think it's important. So let's start with the upper body. I hope you have your weights with you always, just in case we don't remember. Sometimes I announce what we're doing next and don't even remember myself. So we're going to start with the upper body. And what are we going to do first? What do we always do first? You're going to breathe out as you, yes, there we go. Breathe out as you come up. And how many seconds down? 4, yes. Okay, let's do it again. Breathing out. And 1. If you want to do 5, that's fine. 6 is better, I guess. Try it again. Up. And how many do? We do about 8. Let's say this is 3, even if it isn't. Breathing out, coming up. And slowly down. And 4. Yes. And down again. I'm going to try to do 8 here. 5. And slowly down. And 6. So this is kind of basic. I usually start strength training for the upper body with this kind of an exercise. We have 2 more. Now, if you could just do 4, that's okay. 7. And slowly down. Oh, you're doing great. Up. And slowly down. That's wonderful. So that's for the bicep. Where is the bicep? Yes. How many muscles do we have? Usually about 630. That's a lot of muscles that might go to pot if you don't do your strength training, right? How about your triceps? Where are they? Yes, they are. Triceps, back of the upper arm. So should I do it easy, make it easy for you? Let's bring those weights right up, okay? And then bend your elbows and stay here if you can. You might want to put 1 foot forward. If that's not comfortable, right here is fine. Let's breathe out as we go back. And slowly back up. Again, you're tightening your abdomen when you do this too. Let's go back. And slowly up. We're on 3. Back. And slowly up. Again. Back. And slowly up. And there. Can you do 2 more? If you want to do 10, that's fine. Great. Eventually you will want to. If you're just starting out, let's try it again. Wonderful. Now, normally, if you've reached a point where you can do a whole set, try another set. Maybe you're able to do 2. You really want to try to work up to at least 2 sets. That would be wonderful. And now the other exercise you could do for the triceps would be something like this. I came forward in the chair a little bit, weights down, Try not to round over. So you're still going to pull the chin in and just come forward in one piece. And I always put one foot forward. Make sure your weights are out here and breathe out as you go up. Let's just do it a couple together so you can see what it looks like, right? And back. Just like that. Do the best you can. And let's rest for a minute. So we did biceps, we did triceps. We're going to do something now for both and for the upper back and maybe a mid back too, now that I think about it. All right, so we're going to lean forward, not round over. Keep the back straight and come forward. As I said, you might want to come forward a little bit more. Drop the weights down, turn them. And what you're going to do is lift both weights up and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we've already done 2 of these. So what I'd like you to do is something new. We haven't done this one before, and we're just going to do a few to start. All right, so one arm goes back, either one, up to the back and then up to the front. So you would come back and do something like that. Can you do it? Try it. It's a little tough, but I think we can do it. And another one. All right. It is. It's hard to keep your posture like this and lift the weight. I understand that. So we'll just do a few. And we'll take a little rest. Bring those shoulders up and down, alternating. Then one forward and back and forward. And I can hear sounds in there, something moving around. And then forward. Now try to go back. Not so easy, huh? Get that shoulder back. Let's do a couple. Kind of interesting. Back. So we're working on the upper body right now. Wonderful. Okay. All right, now let's do something we have done before. We're going to reach across, up. And you can sit back a little more or stay right where you are, whatever's comfortable. So you're going to breathe out and slowly back. Breathe out. Hello. And slowly back. Slowly back. How are you doing? Across. Try to maintain that posture if you can. Try to take 4 seconds. We'll say this is 5 coming up. And 5. And 6. And 7. Good. Oh, you're going to be so strong. And 8. And let's rest. Take a rest, holding on. If you want, you can rest your weights on your legs, the top of your legs. My weights are kind of large, so they don't really have room. While we're sitting here, let's do a couple of these. Strengthen the lower body a little bit. Good. Great. So we did the cross reach. And for the last one, I think we'll do what we usually do, the paddle wheel. But let's rest again for another minute. Drop the chin right down. Oh, that feels good. And then we'll bring the head up slowly. And you're going to look up at the ceiling, and let's push the jaw up to the ceiling. And then back. And push that jaw forward up to the ceiling. And back. It's nice for the neck. Flattens it right out. Push that chin up toward the ceiling. And then drop your head down slowly. If you feel dizzy, don't do the dropping. Don't come down. If it feels okay, you'll get a nice stretch in your neck and your upper back. Good. And then bring your head back up. So now we are going to grab some water first. Good. Wonderful. Don't forget water. That's extremely important. And remember, the thirst mechanism doesn't work well as we age. So your body doesn't tell you that you need water. So you won't feel thirst. And everyone is different. Don't wait. In other words, don't wait until you're thirsty. to have water, more water than you've been drinking through the years. Ask your doctor first if you want to, and he will tell you, well, don't overdo it. And it depends. Everyone's different. Okay, we are going to move up to the lower body, and I am going to just drop back a little bit, and we're just going to do 4 of the sit stand. Okay? Good. So we're going to come forward again. We're going to push down into those legs if you haven't done it. I don't know why that throws me off like that. Let's go back. Let's try it again. Push in. Maybe I haven't done enough of these. Try it again. Push in and come up. All right. Let's try one more. Pushing in and up. All right. Now, was that impossible for you to do that, or was it easy? Are you used to it? Have you been practicing? It's a little more difficult when you do it from a couch, especially a real soft one, which probably isn't the best for our backs anyway, right? Okay. So let's start strengthening the lower body. Your leg is straight out. You can flex that toe back towards your head, your neck, whatever, and just bounce it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Let's do 10, 9, and 10. So what are we strengthening? Mostly the quadricep, your lower back, and it tightens and tones the abdomen, as I said. All right. Let's try the other side. Why don't you flex that toe back? Can you feel a stretch in your calf muscle when you do this? It does feel good, and it's something easy to do. All right, you're going to bounce. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Terrific. Now, let's bring the back away from the chair, legs out straight, and take your hands off of your legs, please. And let's do under and over. I'm just throwing this in because it's kind of fun, I guess. Make sure you don't hit your other foot. So under and over. Terrific. Great. And then we could do our arms if we want to. I think this one is kind of easy myself. Doesn't seem to take a lot of effort. Tightening and toning your quadriceps, over and over. Good, wonderful. Try this one with me. We're going to lift one leg up and push down. 1 and 2 and 3. Put your hand there. You can feel it. It stands up here a little. There's some definition here. 4 and 5 and 6. We'll do 10 and 8 and 9. Yeah, that 10 you can feel a little bit, can't you? I think you can. We're going to lift that leg up, flex that toe back, and push down. 1. One side will be easier than the other. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And eventually, you'll be able to do 2 sets. I'm pretty sure of that. Now, this is something that actually is good for the brain because it gets the blood, and for people that might have some fluid down here, it gets that blood back up to the brain and the fluids where they should be. So let's bring the heels in a little bit and sit away from the chair. And you can put your arms here if you want. Just lift those heels up. Something this simple that you can do while watching television. I'll try to remember to do that tonight while I'm watching the news. And 4, you can do 10, you can do 12, you can do 15, whatever you can do. All right? I can feel it here. I'm tightening a little bit. This is kind of a problem area for people. All right. Now we can slide the feet forward a little bit and adjust yourself here, and then lift the toes. Again, this is something you can do almost anywhere, especially if you're, looking at your computer for long periods. You're not thinking about exercise, of course not. But you don't realize how long you're sitting there. And sitting is not great for the body, not for long periods, not for more than half an hour, say, without moving. Got to move. Got to do stuff, really. All right, let's put the legs out straight. Open them a little bit and circle. I think we did that in the last show too. Circle those feet, then go in the opposite direction. Try to do 8 of everything. We're not going to do that right now, okay? All right, now bring the legs out a little bit. All right, and just lift up. Point that toe back again. See if you can hold it there. Point and put it down. Lift that leg up. Point that toe back. And here, so it's point, flex, point, floor, point, flex, point, floor, point, flex, point. One more time. Just some easy thing you can do. And back, all right? Come forward again and just do this without holding on to anything. Just lift that leg up and hold. 2, 3. We did this before. 5, but it's really important. 9 and 10. Let's do the other side. Lifting up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's lift up and cross, up and out to the side. Up and cross. If you don't want to hold on, a little bit better if you can do it. Up and over, up. In the quads, in the abdomen here, your lower back, good. Great and kind of easy, technically anyway, right? Up. Try to do 8, 10, whatever you can do is good. Try the other side, so it'll be out to the side. Just lift it up and over, up and out. If your arms are getting tired, you can hold on or just challenge yourself a little bit. Up and over, up and out, up and over, up and out, up and over, up and out, up and over, up and out. So what do you think? How do you feel about that one? Not too bad. It's it kind of hypnotizes you after a while when you're counting, right? Try this with me. Just lift one leg up and just massage the knee a little bit. If you have arthritis in your knee, the warmth of your hand should make it feel better. Let's try the other side. So we're lifting up, so we're getting stronger, massaging that knee a little bit. Great. Now that the weather is getting cooler, we'll do it, this I think is kind of a yogi thing to do here. Create some friction to get the hands nice and warm. Put them right here on your knees. You can feel that warmth. And you could just make little circles if you want. I don't know if you'll notice that, but I think when the weather is colder, just try doing this if you're sitting for kind of a long period and you want to do something. So we'll just, a little friction again. Nice and warm right here. And you'll feel it even more when the weather is a little bit cooler, although it seems to be getting there, doesn't it? Something else that just came to my mind, just lift up and make circles, or put your hand right here on your knee. It would hold your leg in place. Just make little circles, then go in the other direction. Feels pretty good, huh? Yeah. Try the other side, lift it and make the circle. Good. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7. Let's go in the opposite direction. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I'm going to give you a little rest. So you can just put your heels down. Just move the feet back and forth. Let them kind of flop. That too is really great for circulation. And you can do that in bed. Before you get up in the morning, if you want to get that blood moving up to your brain. Wonderful. And then lift those legs up and bring the toes back so it's a flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex. Keep going. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And now what I'd like to do is something we haven't done before. a lot of new things this time back. Um, try to at least bring your knees, or just move a little bit to one side of the chair, and just bring this leg and cross it over like that. Don't put all your weight on it, but just enough so that it stays there. And lift your bottom foot up and bounce. Can you feel that? 3, 4. I like this one. This is great. Keep going. 5, 6, 7. It's not as difficult as I thought it would be, but I thought you might like to try it. It's just something different. Okay, let's try the other side. Crossing over and just lifting and bouncing to, if you want, you can try to sit straight and try it with your arms, without whatever. Oh, but really good. And this can all be done seated. All the things we did. I mean, there's plenty we can do standing to strengthen, or using weights, but you don't even need weights sometimes to strengthen yourself. And strength is the word, really important. It gets lost very fast. As I said in the beginning, could be starting at age 30. So we can do something about it. Are we going to be exactly as we were when we were 18 or 25? No. But we don't have to, just keep getting weaker and weaker. There is something you can do about it. And you really have to if you want to have any quality of life. I get very excited about aging and getting out good information to you. So let's do something to end. No more leg exercises. For your posture. Your posture is really important too. You don't want to crowd all these internal organs, especially when you're eating, and you're eating like this. Some people can't help it, unfortunately, but try to avoid that. I mean, you're not going to eat like this, like a square meal here, right? But try not to be too far forward like this, okay? So let's sit up nice and straight. You're going to turn your knees in that direction, okay? And the arm that's in back, I want you to flop right over the chair. You can hold on if you want. Just that. To me, that feels good, but I'd like you to pull your shoulders down. Pull the chin in if you can. Just turn your head toward the back. Not too bad. I did hear a little something in there, but nothing bad, nothing drastic. Turning that head. How about turning in the opposite direction? That feels pretty good too, doesn't it? So we're getting a little extra today. We're getting some posture movements thrown in here. Let's try the other side. This arm goes over here. All right. You can put your hand here if you want. Just turn the head in the opposite direction. All right. Let's turn it back here. And then turn again. Good. And then turn it back. Now we're going to take 3 letters in the alphabet, and we're going to use them for our posture work. The letter V is here. We're letter V's. All right, so that's fairly easy, but what I want you to do is bring those arms back so that you can feel your back flattening out. Yeah. Oh, I can feel that. Let's bring them together, and yes, you would hold that much longer. So if you try to hold it a little bit longer. Now the letter T, palms down. This seems kind of easy. We'll throw in a little wrist movement here. Did you hear any crunches when you did that one? All right. Now bring those arms as far back as you can. Feel a difference, but you can feel that your back is flatter. I know you can. So we're going to pull back here. Wonderful. I can feel that in my neck, so I'm going to bring the arms down, and then I'm going to just stretch that neck out a little bit. It feels really tight. And we'll bring the head back up slowly. We'll do an ear drop, side to side. And then to the other side. All right. Now, what I'd like you to do is slide forward a little bit. All right, bring those arms up, and I want you to stretch back. If you want, you can put your heels down and try it. So your back is right up against the chair, you're looking up at the ceiling, it's like you're in bed, and then very gently push those hands back. How does that feel? It's a little bit new. We haven't exactly done it this way before, but I thought that might be a good one for you. All right, now let's sit up straight and come forward and just drop down. Can you grab your ankles and try to flatten your back out a little bit too? This one feels pretty good to me anyway today. I like this one. You can, as I said, keep your head up and try to flatten by kind of pulling up on the ankle a little bit or the shin, wherever your hands are right now. Wonderful. We're going to sit up straight. Pull the shoulders down. Grab some water. I should have mentioned it before. Grab a little water now if you'd like. And then we'll just finish up with a couple of small exercises here, just to loosen up your back. Let's go forward, up. All right, bring your hand up so that your palm is not on your knee, just your fingertips, and pull that shoulder back, and then back in place. If it hurts, don't do it. If you don't have bursitis or tendonitis or arthritis, you should be able to do something like this, back and forth. So we're really loosening up the back now a little bit. We've been working hard with both our upper and lower body, so you're in good shape. Good, and I hope you are drinking plenty of water. Forward and back, and forward and back, forward and back. I like this one. Now do both forward, both up, both back, and just relax and sit back and do nothing. Thank you for joining me today. And already in my head, I'm putting together what I'm going to give you next time. We're going to give you some new things, and I think you'll enjoy them. I'm always thinking of us, looking for things for us to do to make us feel better and look better. So remember, we don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. So I will see you next time. Just think about that, okay? Bye for now. We'll see you next time.